Hello everyone, how are we? Welcome along. Mr. Jobber84, the man from Twitch, the man, the myth, the legend that I am not, is about to start doing playthrough videos on YouTube. Can you believe it? So if you're sat here, you are watching this on YouTube, and unfortunately, you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's the way I roll. Anyway, so I woke up the other day and I thought, do you know what? I'll do Twitch. Why don't I do YouTube as well? I could do some single player stuff while doing this. Why not? Just makes great sense. So I thought, why not start doing a map in the UK? As you like UK farming so much, why don't you do it? And where better to start than Buckland Farm? Little farm, based in Somerset. Go have a go, ain't you? Go have a little look, see what's going on. As you can see over there, fields for days. And then our little farm. Not much to go by, but we'll have a look. So let's have a little look around the farm, shall we? So, over here on our left-hand side, we've got a farmhouse. We've got a sleep trigger. We've got a wardrobe trigger. We've also got a greenhouse in there, which does lettuces, strawberries, and tomatoes, I believe. Bit of a weird placement, like right slap bang in the middle of the garden. Doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, it needs must and all that. If that's where you want it, that's where it's going to be. Over here, fuel bowser. No fuel. Great. In here, our MOT testing bay. Don't really need to worry about that, because we've got no kit. So, yeah, unfortunately, this farm has been started with no kit and 45 grand. What can you get for 45 grand, I hear you shout? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't buy anything. You could buy a tractor, but it's going to be like a 9.5 grand piece of crap. It's not going to do anything for you. So, we're not going to worry about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, over here, we've got a trigger for some chickens. We've got little chicks that can grow up into big boys. And we've got roosters, we've got ducks as well. So that's going to be fun. We'll have some ducks running around later as well. There's the entrance to our garden. But I still don't understand why you would put those right slap bang in the middle of the garden. I would have stuck them over there somewhere. It would have made more sense to put them tucked away. But hey, that's where they are. So we've got a couple of storage sheds. We've got a big shed there, which we can put all sorts of bits and pieces in, like implements, or you can put your fertiliser and all that sort of stuff in there. Another couple of storage sheds there for more kit. We've got an old tank there that we don't use because we can't. Obviously, because it's not for us to use. We've got a couple of silage clamps there, which I'm not going to do loose silage. It's a bit of a faff. We're going to do bales. It's probably quicker and easier. Got another couple of storage bins there. We've got slurry storage there for our cows that are in here. So there we go. Look, we can get all sorts of different cows in here, which is really cool as well. So, yeah, we're going to go through these and see what's good. They're going to bring us some serious money when we get going. So, yeah, that's the cow shed. Or cow barn, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. You call it what you want. More storage. A water bowser there, because we're going to need that. Obviously, if you're feeding your cows, you're going to need to give them some water. We've got storage there. We've got a dryer with a silo attached to it. Milk storage there, I believe. I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure that's milk storage. Then we've got another shed over here, which I don't think you can use this for anything. It doesn't look like it gets used for anything, but you never know. You can never be too sure. I mean, it doesn't look used, so let's just hop over the fence. And over here we've got some more storage as well. So we've got quite a lot of storage. Fertiliser storage there, which I think is liquid. Yes, that's liquid fertiliser in there. More storage in there as well. So, yeah, we've got quite a lot going on. We own quite a few fields as well. So if I open this up... Oh, I'm not standing next to that. That's going to do my head in. All I can is... No, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. So, on the map, you can see we have this little plot of land up here. We've got 5 grass fields. One of those is a cow pasture, which is this one here. And then we've got a red beet field there, which we can't do anything with because we haven't got the kit to be able to harvest it, store it, especially with 45 grand in the bank. So, yeah, it'll be what it'll be. So my first plan would be, if I'm doing a map from scratch with 45 grand, I'm going to have to lease kit. I can't buy anything, so I'm going to have to lease it. I've got a plan in place already for what I think I'm going to try and do. I'm probably going to try and do some bales. Wrap up some silage bales and see where we end up. I mean, the more bales the better, because you make more money. And more money means you can take your vehicles off a lease and you can actually afford to buy them. Now, that would be great. That would be a good start. But the downside is it's August. What can you do in August? Not a great deal. So, these red beets can disappear for a start. We're going to sort them out at some point. That won't be for a while yet. We've got loads of grass to get done. So, first things first, I'm going to lease a vehicle. Now, I don't know what I was going to lease. And then I had a thought. If you're doing grass, what brand would you use for grass? Well, the obvious answer would be Kubota. They're just glorified lawnmowers, aren't they? Surely. They've got to be. But what one do we need? Because you have different prices for different tractors. So 118,500 for this one can have 168 grand, or 162 you can have 200. Now, personally, for 162 grand, it's not worth it. So I'm going to get the smaller one of the two. I'm going to get the M7. We'll customise it a bit, shall we? So I need to give it some beef because it needs to be a bit more powerful. Because we need to put a couple of motors on it. So we've got 168 horsepower. I'm going to leave the wheels and stuff as they are. I'm not really bothered by any of that. I don't care if it comes with GPS because I'm probably not going to use it. It's, you know, it's just something to get me through this little pickle. So I'm going to lease that for 7,500. So that now brings us down to 37. We need a couple of mowers, which we're going to get from down here. And I know exactly what ones I'm going to get. I'm going to get the fella ones because they are just, they're great. You can't go wrong with the fella ones. So that's 880 for the front. And then for the rear, it's probably going to be about 1,000. Yeah, 1,138. So in grand total, it only brings us down 9.5 grand, which in the grand scheme of things isn't too bad. The downside is we're going to need a bit more kit than that. So lucky with 35 grand, that's not going to be the end of the world. So let's go over to the shop. Let's get our tractor out. And then over here, as you can see, we've got our mowers and our tractor. Now, I'm hoping there's no hills, because I don't think that tractor's really going to do any good on a hill. But we shall see. I'll tell you what, first things first, why have I not done this? Let's turn this off. We don't like this. Where are you? That. Done. Right, so, let's get this going. Let's get this farming enterprise going. Let's see if we can make some good money. Right, so let's hitch that up. Get that on. And like I say, we got to do quite a lot of grass work to get quite a lot of money. But I'd rather do the grass work now, get some money in. I don't even know where I'm going, if I'm honest. I have no idea where I'm going. Where is the shop? So I'm over there. Oh, so basically I just need to follow the road round to the right until the next big right turn, and then we're at our farm. Right then, let's go. Let's head back to the farm. It's quite a nice little layout. This reminds me of Greenwich Valley, a bit off of 19. Which, if you're an avid follower of my streaming channel over on Twitch, you'll understand that I'm probably obsessed with Greenwich Valley. And rumour has it they're remaking it and bringing it out. Now, if that is the case, I think there's going to be a nice change to how the system's going to work. Oh, there's a pub there. Go to the pub. A bit early, but we could go, couldn't we? Another farm on our right here. That's just a pig farm. A couple of shops. Citroen 2CV. Don't see many of them on the road anymore. Going to do the national speed limit now of, well, 33 still, because the national speed limit doesn't apply to tractors because tractors aren't fast enough. So yeah, we're going to concentrate on getting our farm started. We're going to try and do some silage to get some money in. And then with whatever money we got, we will then attempt to either buy kit or buy animals or somehow make some money. I mean, we could always go and work for a contractor. We could do some contracts and stuff. That would bring us some pennies as well. Not a great amount, but enough to get us going. But we'll have to see where that ends up. Ideally, I would like to not have any kit leased. I'd rather buy it all. But we can't do one without the other. So I think we're going to need to invest in some kit. I don't want to take a loan out from the bank, because if you take a loan out, it's just more money you're spending. And the more money you spend, the least likely you are to, you know, have your own kit. You're just going to be forever in debt to the bank. I would rather earn it, buy it, Job done. Don't have to pay anyone back. Right, here we are. We're back at the farm. So, I am going to start off with our furthest field, which I think, if I'm right in saying, is over there. Now, how do I get to that? Do I have to drive? Yep, I'm assuming. Up here. You're learning this as I go. We are learning this as I go. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. But, here we go. So this is the field here we're going to start on. So I need to unfold everything. Let's get all this all unfolded now. And then we can just go with the flow. So realistically, we'll go back there. There you go. Oh, we're on it now. We're away. So the yields don't look too bad. They don't look great, but they don't look bad. I think there's enough there to get us started. So I'll probably end up mowing a field, then I'll probably windrow the field, and then I will wrap the bales. So we'll probably just concentrate on this one field for now. We'll get this one done, and then see where that leaves us. But realistically, silage should sell for about £1,000 a bale. If we get 25, 30 bales out of this one field, we're just going to be making money hand over fist. And I think realistically that is where I want to be, because I can pay the lease off, and then, you know, I can buy a nice tractor for myself. If you have any idea of what tractor I should get as a first tractor, like a main tractor for myself, let me know. Stick a nice little comment in the little section below, and I'm sure we can have a look. This is as much my map as it is yours. If you enjoy what you're watching, obviously hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you know, every little bit helps. And if you're liking what you're seeing here, you can always jump over to Twitch and have a little look on there as well. But yeah, we're going to carry on. We'll get this field mowed, and then we shall see where we end up. Now, I thought I'd skip forward a little bit. I know you guys probably play this game quite a lot, so therefore you know how this game works. But I was having little thoughts while I was doing the mowing. The good thing with this, when you're mowing, grass just regrows. Now, I always try and keep one field with grass, just so you've got a constant way of making money. Because as long as you sow your grass at the right time, you can probably harvest a field realistically twice and still get the bales made before the best part of the selling season. I haven't tried to do that yet, but there is a chance I'm going to give that a little bit of a go as an experience to see if that actually works. Because realistically, silage will make you good money, and if you can harvest enough bales to get up to the season when silage is at best, I think harvesting a field twice and getting the bales made and fermented and ready to go in that short space of time would be a pretty good thing to make some serious money. So if you make 30 bales out of one field, harvest it twice, you've got 60, and then obviously you get double the amount when it comes around to the selling time. So I might give that a bit of a bash. I'm not going to do it for this one. I want to see how many bales I can get off this field as it is. Realistically, this looks like quite a nice yield, so I reckon we're going to do quite well. I'm going to choose to do round bales, mainly because I can wrap them while I'm going. The only downside to doing that is you have to stop every time you do a bale, and that is, I won't lie, it's pretty annoying. I don't like stopping while baling. Square bales are great, but I think they take longer to wrap, because you need to get two different equipment. You need to get a baler, then you need to get the wrapper, and then you need to work with that. So that is that done. Let's get them lifted up. Let's get them folded away. We're going to drop these into a shed somewhere. I think we've done alright out of that. That looks like a really decent yield on that field. So I'm looking forward to getting that raked up and see where we end up. So I don't know where I'm going to put these yet. I haven't really thought through where I'm going to put kit, so I might just put it in here for the time being. Oh, actually, no, them little sheds will probably do better, because we might put the bales in that one. So we'll have a little look. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Man can't put them in shed, because shed too small. We'll put them in here. We shall plonk them in here. Stop. Got you there. Spin around. Put this one next to it over this side. About there. Right. Oh, now we have to go and row that field. So what I will need to do now is buy a windrower of some description. Now, I know that Kubota do a windrower, but I don't think I'm going to get a Kubota one, because I think it's going to be too expensive. So let's have a little look in here. Windrower. This essentially rakes up the grass, turns it into rows, and then you can easily pick it up with a baler. So yeah, we've got the Kubota one there. I'm not really bothered by that one. I'm probably going to use this one here, because it's slightly bigger, and I think it'll probably work out better for us. So we'll get that one. How much is that going to be to lease, do you reckon? Let's have a look. To lease that, oh, £1,000. That'll do. We'll go with that. And while we're there, we might as well look at the balers as well. So, like I say, realistically, a round baler. That's... no. We'll use this one. So, this one, you can have a wider pickup on the front. So, if you miss any bits, this is more than likely to get it. It can also do bigger bale sizes. And it can wrap big bales as well, which is absolutely banging. So we'll have a little go on that one, I think. We need to set it up though. So we'll have no warning signs. LED strobes, don't care. Rear hitch, don't really care. Foil colour, black, because UK farms and all that. And then we'll change this. No, we don't want that. We want white. We're going to go white on that bit. And then main colour will be that one there. There you go. Looks like the legit one now. It's not though. So, but don't tell everybody, because they'll all want to go. And that is £5,000. Oh man, that's a pretty penny. We're down to 30 grand. Well, 29,500 already. So yeah, we're not doing well. So we'll take a little drive back up to the shop, if I can remember the way. I think it was left out of here. I'm sure we'll have a look. If we go the wrong way, we go the wrong way. So be it. But yeah, so realistically, I'm going to make all them rows, and then I am going to bale it. Now, I could have been cheeky and got a baler that has a got a windrower that has a rear hitch on it, and then I could pull the baler at the same time as the windrower. However, it's not very realistic. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if you could, but the downside is the PTO shaft would never reach the back of the tractor. You'd have to have like a 5 metre long PTO shaft, and that would take some serious flex. So I don't think we're gonna approach that. But we'll make the most of this tractor while we got it. So we're going to get the windrower. We'll get the grass rowed up, and then we'll get baling. See how many bales we actually get out of that one field. I'm hoping for about 15, 16 bales. That'll easily pay for everything we've leased, which means, yes, we'll break even, but we can then also work on the other fields, which will give us profit. And with profit comes our own tractor. So for now, we're stuck with this. Like I say, I'd rather have a nicer bit of kit. I'd rather have a Fendt. We all know from my streaming that a Fendt 724 is realistically the option I would go for, because that is the way I roll. There's something about a Fendt tractor. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. I think it's just the fact that I love them. And I think Fendt is probably a leading brand out there as well. There's the pub again. What's the name of the pub? There's something in. No, never know. I'm never going to know. Someone's house being built there. But yeah, Fendt is one of the brands that I absolutely love. And I think that is the way this farm might go. This might end up as a Fendt farm. I'm not stopping. See you later. But we'll soon see. We'll work that out as we go. At the moment, we're living with a Kubota, and it's the only option we've got. fix this up. Oh, there we go. We're away. I do press buttons wrong all the time. Love it. Let's go. So this rake does 8.4 metres. So realistically, I reckon we'll do... We could probably get away with doing just one headland. I don't really want to do more than one because it becomes a bit of a faff when you have to do the up and down rows. And I'm not about that life. What is the name of that pub? Can anyone... Is it the Fern Inn? The Firing Inn? The Fire Inn? I don't know. It's hard to read. Anyway, we won't worry about that. I just know I'll be going in there for a pint. It's the pig farm in there. We'll have to have a look around all the other farms at some point. We're starting out on the cow farm because cows make money. You can sell the milk. You can also get free fertiliser out of them with slurry and manure. So if you want manure, you have to feed them straw as well for bedding, and that fires out manure. Or if you want to do just slurry, you don't have to put straw down. But then, who wants to sleep on a cold floor? Certainly not me. So like I say, we'll take this back. We'll get the fields raked up, make them look all nice and pretty, and then yeah, I think we'll be on to a winner. Like I say, I'm hoping for 15, 16 bales. That'll be quite nice. That should give us around about 20 grand profit, 20 grand back in the bank once it comes to selling. Downside is you have to wait a couple of months for them to ferment, so realistically we could lose a bit more money in that with lease costs and all that kind of stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But like I say, if there's any kit you reckon I should use and I'm not using, stick it in the comment section below. We'll have a little look, see what we can do. If there's any links to mods and stuff, you can always get in the Discord and have a look in there. I'm sure that'll get your mod put in the game, and then we can have a look and see what's going on with that. Right, we're back. We're back at the farm. So let's go over to our field and we'll start raking that up. This ain't a bad tractor. It's not the best, but it will do. It will do for what we need. Right, so let's unfold this. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to start around this side. And I reckon, realistically, about there should do it, I reckon. Right, let's get raking. Yeah, the rows look nice. They look tidy. So this is going to take a while. So I'm just going to press on, get this done. As you can see, it's leaving a nice row behind us. So when we run the mower over that later, the baler over that later, it'll pick up all the grass pickup and turn them into nice big round bales of silage, and that will give us some good money. We're just coming up to the last rows now. Going to drop these runs out, get them done. As you can see, we've got quite a bit here, which is quite nice. The downside is I'm not the best when it comes to rowing fields. There's going to be a little bit left over, I reckon, that I'll have to just pick up loose. Or I can just leave it till the next time we cut the grass. It doesn't really matter too much. As long as I get the majority of it, I'm quite happy with that. I reckon there's going to be more bales in than I think, though. Like I said earlier, I think between 15 and 17 bales would have been realistic, but I reckon we're probably going to end up with more. I reckon we could end up with about 20 to 25. But we'll soon see. Once we get this done, we can get the baler out, start racking the baler around it, get the bales off, and then, I mean, we got to wait a while until they're done. But we'll have a look. We'll figure it out. It'll all come. Money doesn't grow on trees, as they say. And it certainly doesn't grow on this game on trees. Because if it did, I would have it. But it doesn't, so I don't. Just going to tidy this little row up here because this really annoys me when there's a bit out of the line. Okay, over there. And then make a turn. Done. Right, we're all rowed up. That's good. Let's fold this up. We're going to keep hold of this because we're going to need it for the other ones. We've got other fields to do. That could probably live in there. Rear steer trailers are never fun. Although, I did a pretty good job of that, must be said. Right, that's now put away. Let's get back up to the shop and get the baler. This is the only downside to this. When there's only one of you doing it, you've got to do it all yourself. Now, I did realise, just as I picked that baler up, that this tractor may not have enough horsepower to pull that. Oh dear. Well, let's hope it does, because otherwise this could be an expensive problem. We'll give it a go. But yeah, realistically, I think you need about 260 horsepower to pull that baler, and this only has 182. Pretty sure it's 182 or 162, one of the two. That could become a bit of a problem. We're either going to go really slowly, or it just won't work. I'm hoping it does work. I don't really fancy spending out more money on another baler, because then I have to manually wrap as well. So I need to get another wrapper. That's a costly mistake I may have made. Oh dear. Oh, we'll soon find out. We're about to get back to the farm. We've just got to do a little cheeky right up to the farm, which is just coming up, I think. Or have I gone past it? I haven't gone past it. That'd be awkward. Oh no, it's here. We're there. Single track road with passing lanes. With a passing lane that someone is just so happens to be parked in. Well done. Well done, them. There's no other passing lane, so let's hope nothing comes the other way. Oh, there's one there, actually. There's a lie. There's no way you're getting this tractor in there, though. Right, then, back to the farm again. Let's carry on. Let's get the bales done. Right, so realistically, I reckon 150 should do it. 150 could be a good option. Now, I always start with the up and down rows, because otherwise it makes turning around at the other end a bit of a nightmare. Well, she's fired up. Let's go. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're looking good. Downside is I have to stop after every bale. Once it's made, I have to stop. Like so. Wait for it to fire out the back. And then that'll auto wrap. And then I can carry on. The good thing is it'll also auto drop as well. Just like that. So the next one will now be made. So you can only do one chamber in these, which is annoying. There is a baler out there that has 2 chambers. So while you're making one, it will wrap one at the same time. We don't have that option. But it's all good. It's all good. We're just going to carry on as we are. So far, so good. That's 3. So 3. Realistically, 6, 9, 12. Oh, we could be on for a lot of bales here. I always do every other row as well. Don't have to turn as tight then. I reckon I'm going to get more bales than I actually anticipated. No complaints from me. More profit. Right, I'm going to get this baling done. We'll come back once it's done. Well, we're on the headland row now. The last one. We are literally probably another 4 bales, hopefully. If we do, I think we're in for a bumper selection of bales. Get a good harvest out of this, which means, therefore, we're going to make some good money. That is a lot of bales right there. I wasn't expecting that many. But there we are. The last few bales coming out now. On this field, anyway. We've still got other fields to do. I think this might be our biggest field, though. We'll have to have a little look at that in a minute. But I'm pretty sure this might be our biggest field. I hope it is. Because if the other fields are this size, we're going to... I mean, as much as we're going to get a good harvest, we're going to be taking our time getting this done. I mean, leasing costs are going to come into account in a minute as well. For every hour you put on the tractor, you get charged. For every day you have the tractor, you get charged. So it's the same for the kit as well. So for the baler, every day we got that on lease. We're paying more for it. So we'll just have to take the losses of that. But then come January, when we can sell the bales for a good profit, there's going to be no arguments that we've made good money. Whoops. Just trash that bale. Well, we're not getting another bale out of this, that's for sure. Oh, we haven't missed that much. But that's fine. So how many bales did we actually make? So over here, it will tell you we made 34 bales. That's a lot more than the 20 I originally planned for. Apparently I was folding the baler. I don't know what I was folding, but I was folding the baler. So we're going to go and fold this up, put this into the shed. Put this in there. And I think I think that's where I'm going to leave this one for now. This will be an ongoing save. This won't be just a single player. I'm only going to do the videos as and when I do. I'll only play this map as and when I do the videos. This will be an ongoing, so you'll see a lot more progress as the map goes on. But there is a big stack of bales right there. We've got, I think it was 34, did I say? That doesn't say. But yeah, 34 bales. Actually, I can have a look. So that'll do its thing. There. Nope. 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 This one. Bales made. Where are we? Bales 34. We made 34 bales. That, I'm happy with that. So if they're selling... Oh, actually, we can look at our handy little mod before I go. This handy little mod here. Time saving stock check. Tells you how many litres you got. And it tells you how much they're worth. So right now, if I was to sell these bales, 187,000 litres of bales, I would only get 13.5 grand back. If I wait until January, I'll get £16,000 back. But that's going to change the silage. And when it does, we're going to be in the money. So we're going to leave that there for now. We've got more fields to do. We've still got that one, that one, that one. That looks bigger than this one. But it doesn't actually, you can't see. And that one as well. So we're going to make some money. We've definitely got some money coming back. But we'll have a look at the next video when I come back. We'll see where we got to. And we'll see where we are. And hopefully by then, this Kubota would have disappeared. And hopefully, we'll have something a bit better in its place. So, yeah, until the next one. Thank you for being here. Like I say, hit the like, follow and subscribe and all that jazz. Get over to Twitch, come check me out. I do live streams every now and again. I say every now and again, I'm on there quite regular. But I don't have a set schedule, so just you'll see when I'm on. But anyway, appreciate you all. I will see you later. Have fun. Goodbye.